It is time for the PPA Parade of Champions into the Orchard as a capacity crowd starts to settle in. You know what that means. We're about 40 minutes away from first serve. Another Tuesday night pickleball here at the Orchard presented by Jigsaw Health. Great to have you with us, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Pickleball. I'm Drew Felios alongside Morgan Evans. Morgan, four awesome players from the PPA Tour and a great pairing tonight as well between the two teams. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, this is one of those rare occasions where we're going to see the Newmans against each other. We so often see them really competing at the highest level alongside one another. But today, it is going to be Riley Newman and Irina Tereshchenko taking on AJ Kolar and Lindsay Newman.
It'll be the second appearance on Tuesday Night Pickleball for Lindsay Newman and Irina Tereshchenko as well. As far as brother Riley, one of the outstanding players on the tour, 29 years old, one of 7 siblings, great all-around athlete. He continues to take his game to new heights.
Yeah, he's starting to have a very strong argument to that #1 men's doubles player. And I think the way he's been able to move around the court, his mixed doubles has always been really just next level. There's no other way to say it. His positioning on the court, his defense, much like his sister, is impregnable.
Irina Tereshchenko, meanwhile, savvy veteran, started playing this game in 2015. Got that playful personality, but also brutally honest. And her game, when she means business, she's one to be reckoned with.
For sure. No, she is the veteran on the court. Has been around and has won medals in essentially every tournament that she's ever really tried to compete in. And I think Irina Tereshchenko, she's going to bring real firepower alongside her partners today, Riley. They haven't played too many times together, but I'm looking forward to some fireworks.
Take a look at Lindsay Newman now, a busy year in 2022. Stellar play on the court, plus also had her child, Oakley. She played the U.S. Open a few weeks later, right after giving birth. Just tells you a little bit about her toughness and her grit.
Yeah, every time we've seen her take a little bit of a break, it's always curious to see how well she's going to come back. But every single time she comes back with so much firepower, the movement has never really wavered. And I think her natural shot selections really lend itself to the highest level play.
AJ Kolar, one of our favorite players on the tour. He usually pairs with Thomas Wilson on the men's side. Former hockey player, just very basic, very fundamental, the way he continues to improve in this game. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, the fastest hands, I think, for a lot of people. Also the strength of the wrist and the ability for him to be able to pull the trigger from well below the net, get enough topspin on the ball. It surprises so many players. He's naturally quite aggressive, and I think he's recently learning how to play a higher percentage version of the game.
Take a look at the win-loss records for all of these players. Riley Newman leads the way, over 70%. Sister Lindsay, she's right there. And then you've got Irina and AJ. AJ, that percentage going to continue to skyrocket.
Yeah, it certainly will. He's, it's easy to forget he's relatively new to the highest level of the game. Only a year or so ago, he was relatively unknown, but now he has become such a force out there, and I think he's going to go very well with Lindsay Newman.
Yeah, cannot wait to watch brother and sister face off. Well, as they get ready, let's talk about this venue, which has quickly become sort of like the Wrigley Field of the sport of pickleball. Intimate atmosphere here at the Orchard. It's small, but you pack the fans in. It's the ultimate player-fan experience, and when it gets jumping, when those points really start to matter, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Oh, for sure. It has this festival almost feel to it, and it's a celebration of the game, and I think Patrick and Ashley Sullivan have done just a masterful job in creating an atmosphere that is really befitting of the sport, the growth that we've experienced in the game over the last few years. It was really born out of a necessity during the opening periods of COVID, whereby players, really needed a place to go, that they were safe and able to still compete, have fun, and it's become this event that I can't even imagine the game without it now.
If you're a player, you want to play here. If you're a pickleball fan, you eventually want to put it on your bucket list to come check out a Tuesday night pickleball here at the Orchard. So we're just getting revved up here on this Jigsaw Health pregame show. When we come back, some of the top plays so far in Tuesday night pickleball. We'll also go in depth with some of the players. And later, Morgan hits the court. It's Tuesday night pickleball here from the Orchard on PPA YouTube channel.
The most important part about Tuesday night pickleball at the Orchard, this door. This is the door where the pros come in. It's my responsibility. A lot of people will do a simple lock, unlock test. I do a 34-point inspection, top to bottom, left to right. No door, no pros. No pros, no pickleball.
Fruit Smash Super Hard Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Gamma, C&D Pickleball Nets, Fruit Smash, the official hard seltzer of Tuesday Night Pickleball.
Tuesday night pickleball continues here on our Jigsaw Health pregame show. Drew Felios with Morgan Evans. Scoring format much different here on Tuesday night pickleball, Morgan, than your normal PPA tournament.
Yeah, it is time-based, 2 20-minute games. And if they split, we'll go to a third. That will be the singles tiebreaker. But with that time limit, it changes the kind of dimensions here. I think we're going to see how well the trailing side can really ramp up their level of hopefully controlled aggression in order to be able to get enough points back on the board to hopefully get to that 2-minute mark, whereby the clock will stop when the ball is not in play. If they can get close, then it's anybody's game.
You know, there have been some tremendous moments so far in Tuesday night pickleball. Let's check out some of those top moments here at the Orchard.
Nice.
Spirit Smith has tagged de Villiers a number of occasions today. He's got to feel good about that. The scoreline might not be in the favor, but... And Grechkina with a veteran move from a relatively new player. Fantastic Ernie with the backhand side. And I think Jansen has found the line.
Point.
Wow. De Villiers came out of nowhere.
Point.
It really moved across the court.
This looks like a seasoned duo
52
right now. They're
seconds
feeding
remaining.
off of each other.
Only 2 points the margin.
Pat Smith, early time.
Beautiful.
Second serve.
What it looks like is the really high-level plays have evened down. Here's definitely one of them. Oh, de Villiers. Beautiful looking backhand cross court.
That was thinking Ernie. There it is.
And he's got it. That'll get the party started. Very impressive. Feet look to be in good locations.
There it is.
And they've also got a little more luck. I tell you, in game one, Jay de Villiers hit some shots that no one had any business hitting, and he did it. She's done it again.
Yana Krejcina.
And then 5'2", Oh, beautiful. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. That is one of the great shots you're ever likely to see in the game of pickleball.
Oh, so many awesome moments. Not just great moments, but the personalities of the PPA All-Stars. Let's get to know these players up close.
Spoon.
Spoon.
I prefer the Taco Bell spork.
Spoon, definitely. Happiness. Obviously.
Happiness.
Riches.
Riches. Numbers, all the way.
I'm just gonna go with Ben John's answer here. Numbers.
Letters. Numbers are confusing.
I'm a big numbers guy. Comedy.
Comedy.
Comedy, but more specifically, romantic comedy.
Action. Definitely action. Take sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Ooh, definitely sweatpants or even yoga pants.
That's tough. I'm gonna go with suit. I'd say blue.
Aquaman.
Blue.
Blue. Ketchup.
Mustard.
Mustard. Ketchup is gross.
Neither. Can't do either sauce. Italian.
Italian.
Italian food and Italian men.
Italian. Pasta every night. I'd rather do cooking.
Cooking.
Have the husband do the cooking and have the housekeeper do the dishes.
Don't really do cooking or the dishes, but if I had to choose one, I'll do the cooking. I got maybe pasta, maybe some cinnamon rolls. Not got a lot to choose from there. They're both essential. I'll say push-ups.
Push-ups.
Push-ups, baby.
Neither. I would prefer eating pasta.
Daytime coffee, nighttime tea.
Coffee.
Neither.
Being raised in Seattle, you would think I would say coffee on this answer, but I don't like coffee or tea. Old self would say beer, but I think I've moved on to wine.
Beer.
Neither. I would prefer a Jamba Juice smoothie.
Neither. Not a big alcohol guy. Right now, pets.
For now, it's pets.
I have to say kids. I have 2 of them.
I was actually bit by a dog when I was 8 years old, so I am terrified of dogs. So definitely kids. Dogs.
Dogs.
Not much of an animal person, to be honest, but I hate cats, so probably dogs.
I can't do the dogs. Got bit when I was 8. Cats, they're just furry and they get fleece on your clothes, so not a big pet guy. Call.
Text.
Definitely text.
Text, for sure. Night.
Night.
Definitely day.
Nighttime. I sleep till 11 a.m., so definitely nighttime, up all night. Chocolate. Easy.
Chocolate.
Rainbow sherbet.
Vanilla. Hate chocolate. Fruit.
Fruit.
Fruit. Anything tropical.
Not a big vegetables guy, but since I just had an apple, I'll say fruits. I'd take the dye job. I've never dyed my hair, so.
Bad hair dye job. Bad hair dye job. Bad hair dye. Bad hair dye job.
Probably a bad haircut.
Probably gotta be a bad haircut. Great clips, don't let me down.
Good stuff from all of our players tonight as we get ready for first serve here on Tuesday Night Pickleball. All right, much more to come. When we return, Morgan hits the court. We'll talk to the players as they get ready for this Tuesday Night Pickleball showdown. We're at the Orchard. Fans still filing in, and we cannot wait. Tuesday Night Pickleball on deck here from Scottsdale.
No way she gets this.
Let's go! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My turn.
Call 911.
When I'm taking Jigsaw Health supplements, I can stay focused, energized, and cramp-free. I wouldn't recommend Jigsaw Health to any of my opponents. You guys continue drinking whatever you're drinking right now. Oh boy.
Irina, you didn't even hit the bottle off my head once.
Sorry, Patrick. I guess I'm a little off today. But here's some Meg Relief.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. PaddleTech. Let's go again.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Selkirk. We are Pickleball. Jigsaw Health. PaddleTech.
Tuesday Night Pickleball continues here on our Jigsaw Health pregame show. I'm Drew Felios alongside Morgan Evans. We'll talk to the players as they get ready for this Tuesday Night Pickleball showdown. Let's send it on the court to Morgan.
It is mixed doubles night. We've never done this before. Who's excited to see these four all-stars in action? All right. I'm going to start over here with Riley. Riley, alongside Matt Wright, you have started a rivalry against the Johns brothers that has really started to define men's doubles in the professional leagues. Tonight, you've got to deal with your sister. Is that tougher?
Oh, it's definitely tougher. There's no question about that. Not only am I playing against my sister, but we are playing for bragging rights Thanksgiving, so that'll be special. But no, this will be a really fun night, special atmosphere in Scottsdale, so happy to be home, and let's bring it tonight.
Irina Tereshchenko is always a crowd favorite. You have found another second lease on life. Your game has gotten better and better. What's been the secret for you to keep up your performances?
Just getting my beauty sleep and drinking some fruit smashes.
Fruit smashes. Hopefully a little jigsaw in there as well. AJ Kohler, you were recently part of arguably the greatest point in the history of pickleball. Has anyone seen that rally? It was amazing. And you were against the woman next to you. What did you learn about her that's going to help you win tonight?
Well, I tried to remind her that we were playing tonight, and so she shouldn't make me tear out my shoulder on Friday because, it was crazy. Their defense is amazing, and I'm psyched to be teaming up with her tonight. I got the dominant Newman on my side tonight, so I think it'll be looking forward to a W.
Good man. And lastly, Lindsay Newman. I don't like to put you on the spot, but you're so much fun. Against your brother, you know his weaknesses. No one else has ever found a weakness. Can you do it?
I don't think so. If anyone has any ideas or coaching, let me know. I'm so used to playing, with him in tournaments, but against him in drilling, and I have yet to find a weakness. So I have AJ on my side, which I'm super happy about, so I'm sure he'll find something.
Okay, so leave it to AJ, the Iceman. All right, folks, let's get this party started. Back to you, DJ.
So Lindsay Newman, excited about the potential of looking at her brother, Riley Newman, across the net and facing off with him. It's going to be so cool to watch that matchup. Lindsay and Riley, they won state titles in tennis together. Long athletic history growing up, and it's been fun to watch them both grow in this great sport of pickleball. Irina Tereshchenko, meanwhile, the perfect partner for Riley Newman tonight. It's not Lindsay, no better person to have next to you than Irina and AJ Kohler. And Lindsay, gonna be fun to watch as well. Back with more in a moment.
If you want to have the best experience at a tournament, I would definitely suggest the PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour has done a ton for the game. It's brought better venues, it's brought better TV, and it's brought a whole lot more fans.
Not only are the venues are going to be amazing, but if you're just an amateur going to watch the pro experience there, getting to see all the pro matches is just amazing.
Particularly at some venues where the crowds are just super into it, it feels so much more like a professional sport.
People look at the Orchard security guy and go, what a joke. He's got electrolytes on his chest. He's got electrolytes in his squirt gun. Do I look like I'm a joke? It's not funny to me.
Hold on.
It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cream. When I step on the court, this is what I do. Okay. Everybody cramping, cause they ain't got that new. I got this cocktail in my glass, and I ain't afraid to drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it. I pickle and I love it. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cramp.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Pickleball Central, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. Pickleball tournaments, powering pickleball tournaments around the world. The Professional Pickleball Association.
Orchard at Jigsaw Health. It's Tuesday night pickleball. Tonight's PPA All-Stars. Then put those hands together. From Austin, Texas, AJ Kohler. From Queen Creek, Arizona, Lindsay Newman. From Phoenix, Arizona, Riley Newman. And from Fresno, California, Irina Terashenko. Let's take a moment to meet these players just a little bit more closely.
My name is AJ Kohler. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I currently live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been playing pickleball since 2018. When I was little, I wanted to grow up to be a pro hockey player. I started playing when I was 6 years old, and it kind of ruled my life. And my parents bought me books and sent me to camps for years, and turned out I just wasn't very good. Pickleball runs my life now. There's a special adrenaline to pro pickleball. You have to be calm, but at the same time, you're on the edge of your seat, and it's a game that can go from 0 to 100 in a split second. I'm AJ Kohler, and I play on the PPA Tour.
My name is Irina Terashenko. I'm from Moscow, Russia. I live in beautiful Fresno, California, and I've been playing pickleball for 8 years, and I turned pro the first second I touched the paddle. People who know me would probably describe me as a riot. Why? You gotta ask them. I love playing pro pickleball because I like to entertain the crowd and hit a bunch of sick tricks. I like the challenge of the competition. Greetings. I am Irina Terashenko, and I play, not just play, I kick on the PPA Tour.
My name is Lindsay Newman. I was born in Everett, Washington. I currently live in Queen Creek, Arizona. I started playing pickleball in 2017. I love playing pro pickleball because it allows me to travel to new places and meet new people and make that money. So I ended up kind of getting into the pickleball scene because Riley and I were playing Division I tennis. We played pickleball for the first time, absolutely loved it, signed up for the mixed pro bracket and won. We ended up winning like $330 and thought we were rich and decided to give this pickleball thing a go. My name is Lindsay Newman and I play on the PPA Tour.
My name is Riley Newman. I was born and raised on Whidbey Island, Washington. I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I've been playing pickleball since 2018. I love playing pro pickleball because of the insane competition you get on the PPA Tour, and best of all, the prize money. When I was little, I wanted to grow up as a professional basketball player. My dreams didn't totally come true. I made it to college. That was about as far as it took me, but luckily, instead of playing professional basketball, I am now playing professional pickleball. My favorite shot is probably my two-handed backhand. I feel like I get a lot of control, consistency, but also if that ball is up high, I am going to slam it, and I got lots of power with it. I'm Riley Newman, and I play on the PPA Tour.
Please rise as you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Pickleball at the Orchard. Instead of the traditional first to 11, win by 2 scoring, we will be using a 20-minute game clock. The clock will run continuously for 18 minutes unless a team or the referee calls a timeout. During the last 2 minutes, the clock only runs when the ball is in play. If there is a tie at the end of regulation time, then the team next to score on serve is the winner of that game. Points can only be scored on serve, just like traditional scoring. 2 20-minute games will be played. If each team has won a game, then a Game 3 singles tiebreaker with rally scoring will determine the winner of the match.
Who's ready to play some pickleball?
The final cue from DJ Pickle, and we are ready to go here on Tuesday Night Pickleball. The Orchard is rocking alongside Morgan Evans. I'm Drew Felios. Morgan, tonight it's going to be about chemistry. It's going to be about adjustments and big playmaking on the court.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think on paper here, it's hard to ever think that Riley Newman can lose a game of mixed doubles. He's been such a wrecking ball. There are not many people outside of Ben Johns that has a decent win-loss record against him. So I think him and Irina are the hot favorites. However, AJ Kohler and Lindsay Newman pose a really unique kind of threat because they are going to be able to adapt. Lindsay Newman isn't one of those players that has to sit on the right side. She's very, very comfortable on the left as well. So I think they're going to have an advantage in one sense that they will be able to adapt their play style and their positioning very easily. I think on the other side of the net, Riley will be on the left-hand side the entire time. I would be shocked if he's ever meandering out on that right-hand side. Just doesn't happen.
Time for our coin toss with Don Stanley. Don, take it away.
All right, players here at the Orchard, the serving team always starts from the Orchard wall side, so you'll be picking to serve or receive. Mr. Newman, will you call it in the air?
Tails.
It is heads.
What do you want? Big sister 1, Riley's nothing.
Very good. Thank you.
So the great Don Stanley, our official, alongside Maddie Torn, who also does an outstanding job here on Tuesday Night Pickleball. Tonight's match is going to come down to what? If there's one big key, Morgan, what would you say that is?
I think communication on the middle balls. I believe when it is a new partnership, that is so often an issue whereby two players aren't quite sure how much they should take and with whether that left side player should really come over.
Lindsay Newman puts it in play. We're underway. And a beauty from Riley to start us off.
Yeah, he's already showing that he can keep AJ Kohler honest on that left side. I think he wants to keep him at bay, make sure he doesn't cramp the middle.
The defense from Riley Newman. So good. Irina comes up short there as AJ continued to attack.
Yeah, when we see the kind of shot selections that Riley Newman has when he's in kind of that baseline area, Tereshchenko choosing to attack.
Sign out. Zero, 0-1.
Oh, what a beauty. Right down the boulevard, the middle of the court here at the Orchard.
Yeah, I mean, it really is the two-handed backhand that you would ask for from any professional player. It's just a fantastic shot. And Tereshchenko has made it a serious weapon for her over the years.
Irina Tereshchenko, everybody wants to play with Irina. She is so solid, so knowledgeable, so experienced. She's seen just about everything.
Yeah, we saw him in the very
serve.
first point playing that shot to perfection. This one just a little long.
7 cameras throughout the orchard.
0-2.
Riley having a little fun. Instant replay certainly in effect here on Tuesday Night Pickleball.
Point.
That ball just skipping through a little bit, catching Lindsay by surprise.
1-0-2.
The quick hands of AJ.
He gets so much pace on that backhand flick attack.
17-20 remaining. 0-1-1.
That's why.
Yeah, Riley having to switch to the left hand there. He does it quite often, and he's remarkably proficient at it.
1-1-1. Second serve.
Riley doing enough with that first volley to make things difficult.
1-1-2.
Still, scores are leveled.
Point.
And that's going to go long. So Riley and Lindsay, 2 of 7 children
2-1-2.
in their family. Very, very athletic family are the Newmans.
Side out.
Brother going after sister there.
16-20
I think
remaining.
they'll have plenty to talk about
1-2-1.
after this match. Hopefully still in good nature.
Point.
AJ Kohler, he is very aggressive when he gets a chance off the bounce. I think even if that one went over,
2-2-1.
Terashenko would have been able to burn him down the line. She
Second
left
serve.
that one up
Official
just high
timeout.
enough, and Kohler had a good look at it.
And we've got a timeout on the
2-2-2.
court. Don Stanley will resume action here with Terashenko serving. Tied at 2. Here, game number 1. Picked a spot.
Yeah, just long now. So he had a great look at it, and they got lucky.
15-25 remaining.
That is gift wrapped.
Last time Lindsay Newman was here on Tuesday Night Pickleball, she was a little nervous, a little tight. Looks like she is completely relaxed, and you can see it with her team right now. They're playing well.
Yeah, if she's able to really get those third shot drops
3, 2,
to
1.
bounce well in front of Irina Terashenko, then it's going to allow Kohler to apply so much pressure like he did in that previous point.
4,
Even
2,
a
1.
couple of return errors.
Well done by Riley Newman. And Riley tonight is sporting the Gamma 206. You can order that paddle by going to pickleballcentral.com, the official gear supplier of the Orchard.
Newman is ready for Newman. I think those two have met, and shot selections, I think
14-15
they came
remaining.
up with those shots together.
2-4-1.
High looping serve. And the Ernie from Lindsay Newman. Very impressive work.
3,
Can't tell if
4,
that
1.
was a forehand or a backhand. Sort of a pancake forehand, it looks like.
Point.
So far, a
4, 4, 1.
return error, or a couple of return errors from Riley Newman and one from AJ Kohler.
Nicely done by AJ.
Lindsay Newman just explaining that she can take care of business on that
4, 4,
side.
2.
It was almost bait from Tereshchenko. Try and attack my partner. Go for it. Let's see what happens. And sure enough, Riley Newman was wise to it.
Lead back to Tereshchenko and Newman. Lindsay continuing to have fun. And that's going to go out, so side out to Newman and Kohler.
Very tight match so far.
Time in, 4-5-1.
It's about what we expected.
Second serve.
Yeah, nice firm backhand volley from Tereshchenko.
12:40 remaining. 4-5-2. Side out.
AJ just asking if he could take that one again. It's true. He has to be good if he wants a Christmas present.
Oh, great point.
Wow. And Lindsay Newman and AJ Kohler pull it out. That point had everything.
Longest point of the match. Crowd absolutely loves it here at the Orchard. Oh.
He's so good with that two-handed backhand around the post. Plants himself. Kohler coming over to try to defend it. I think Lindsay Newman probably could have taken care of that one.
6-4. And HA into the net again. Riley continuing to man that side perfectly.
Yeah, he is an incredibly accomplished mixed player.
7-4-2.
So precise. Doesn't overplay too often. He's really what you're looking for.
Great defense.
Wow.
Here we go.
And once again, the defense of Lindsay Newman saving the bacon. They've got themselves out of trouble, close enough to the kitchen line, allowed her to unwind and get the better of Tereshchenko.
10-20 remaining. 4-7-1.
Side out now, Newman Kohler. Got to make up 3 points here. About midway through this game one. Just wide.
Point.
He's tried that same shot 3 times. He had success on the very first occasion. Since then, it hasn't worked for him. But it's an important part of the game just to apply that pressure on that sideline.
That's long.
Kohler using the forehand side of the paddle on the backhand side. Creative work. I think he sees the Newmans use it to good effect.
Really entertaining game number one.
Official timeout.
And there's another winner by Riley. It's been fun to watch Riley team with Matt Wright in 2022. Such a lethal combination there.
Yeah, they have really taken over to a point where it's hard to tell who is the top team anymore.
And Riley just gets into these zones where he can be unbeatable.
Yeah, stays engaged so well. Moves, obviously, better than I think almost anybody on the planet.
Good. I'll put you in place. 7-6-1.
Former basketball player. I don't think there's a better defensive men's player in the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's unquestionable. There's a lot to be said for that side of his game, but one of the things that really separates him is the quality of the third ball. He rarely hits a third shot drop that someone can really attack. Lindsay on the left-hand side of the court. We talked about that a little bit earlier, that this is an option for them.
Acknowledging his mother here at the Orchard.
Yeah, mums need love.
Get it? AJ can't lift it.
And they had a bit of a moment there.
So Riley was able to barely get this one over, but it was too tight for Kohler.
I think Kohler was a little confused as to why Riley Newman was coming in so close.
Oh, how about this?
It's so impressive to see how well Kohler can keep his lower half stable. He uses his wrist to generate the vast majority of the ball speed, and therefore really never gets himself out of position. Just rock solid.
9-6. That's going to be wide, so 9-7 here.
Quick hands from Kohler again to the rescue.
7-1.
Time slowly starts to become a factor. Remember, inside of 2 minutes, we will stop the clock after each point.
So we're now seeing Kohler in front of Riley Newman, and I think that's going to be a great strategy to hopefully kind of ward off some of the many lethal attacks that Riley tends to put out. If you want one man, defending those weapons, Kohler's a good choice.
9-7-1. Second serve.
Yeah, the threat of the Ernie from Lindsay Newman drew the ball back cross-court, gave AJ Kohler everything he wanted. She's straddling that line.
Keeping it alive, but hits it long.
The old in-out. About a foot long.
5:48 remaining. 7-1.
Had a chance to commentate a few events with Irina Tereshchenko. Her knowledge of this game is just off the charts.
Oh yeah, really has got a great strategic and player knowledge.
Irina says, check that foot.
I think she was safe, but they are at liberty to challenge.
You want me to challenge my sister?
What would you, official timeout, what would you be challenging? Crossing the plane?
If she leaned over to hit it.
Are you crossing the plane? That's what you're challenging? You want to challenge that?
Yes, I'm going to challenge it.
Oh, this could be trouble.
We have a challenge.
Can the family survive this kind of challenge? That's the question.
Currently, we are at 8-9-1. We'll proceed
Lindsay
with the video
thinking
challenge.
he did not go there. Oh, the drama builds here in game number 1 from the Orchard. Tuesday night pickleball. We're back in just a moment.
The most important part about Tuesday night pickleball at the Orchard is the net. Every Tuesday, 4:30 a.m. You're sleeping, I'm not. I'm measuring the height. I'm measuring the length. I'm measuring the circumference, and I'm measuring the tension. Who does tension? We do.
Tuesday Night Pickleball, featuring the PPA All-Stars, is brought to you by Pickle Roll. Just say no to cracks. Acrotech Sport Surfaces. Onyx Durafast 40.
just before we stepped away, we were looking at a review for this right here on Instant Replay powered by Pickleball Cocktail. What do you see, Morgan?
Yeah, well, she does strike the net, so the original reason why the shot was challenged wasn't to do with that, but given that the replay shows her
After
contacting
video
the net,
review, Ms.
it will be an
Newman's paddle
effective
touched the
challenge.
net, therefore it's second server.
Unlucky Lindsay. So, we'll go to a second server. She knows where he sleeps.
7-9-2. Him here. Him here, yeah. AJ there. Yes, sir. I'll call the score. Time in.
We're not waiting there, Arena.
7-9-2.
Arena trying to hold things up. AJ puts it in play. Back underway here. Less than 5 minutes remain here in this first game.
Side out.
We see Lindsay Newman with the typical Newman willpower. Usually works. Didn't quite get this one over the net.
9-7-1. Second serve.
Didn't work for him either.
Really see a contrast. You see Riley on one
9-7-2.
side, hopping around, jumping around. AJ just very calm on the other side. Kind of two different styles.
He's like the Clint Eastwood of pickleball.
He really is. Well played by Lindsay.
Yeah, when she has that
7-1.
pancake grip organized, locked and loaded, she gets plenty of power. Cola's out. Well, I'm not going to take that in anywhere very important.
AJ knew it.
Look at that. Look, if he makes that shot, then he's a hero. And
3:56 remaining. Time
the
in.
game will
7-9-2.
remember his name.
Point.
Nice flick attack, catching Terashenko by surprise.
8-9-2.
They are within one.
How about the hands from Kohler?
Mostly the right one.
I mean, he uses both those hands so well.
Does he? AJ Kohler. The man has never hit a two-handed backhand in his life. He might have.
I don't know. That play
Not that
right
I've seen.
there may have told otherwise.
Look at that. Again, the steely right hand of AJ Kohler to the rescue.
10-9-2.
Another fastball.
Slap that one so quick. Still, Lindsay Newman and AJ Kohler have the lead, so the pressure is now on Terashenko and Riley Newman to level the scores.
Point.
And to the net, and we're tied at 10.
That is the tricky part of being on that side and knowing little brother is over cross court. You tend to want to redirect, and that's can be a little nerve-wracking when Terashenko's there.
Point.
Tough break for Lindsay. Now the lead back to Terashenko and Newman. It's been a
11-10-1.
seesaw battle here in game one. This will be the final point before our 2-minute warning. Well played.
Yeah, Kohler getting it down, forcing the error.
11-10-2.
So our 2-minute warning now is upon us here on Tuesday Night Pickleball. Good game, 11-10, and we'll be back in a moment.
Evening, sir. Looking for the restrooms?
What are you doing?
Doing my job. Orchard security guy.
I'm the Orchard security guy.
If you're the Orchard security guard, then who am I?
I'd like to know that. Looks like we have a situation.
Tuesday Night Pickleball, featuring the PPA All-Stars, is brought to you by Pickle Roll. Just say no to cracks. Acrotech Sport Surfaces. Onyx Durafast 40.
Security guard signing autographs. He has become famous here on Tuesday Night Pickleball as we get ready for the 2-minute warning. Morgan, it's been a very entertaining first game here from the Orchard. What has struck you so far about this match?
Well, I love the way that Lindsay and AJ have adapted their positions. I think that's really been a real cause for why they've gotten back into this match. Riley and Irina could have easily run away with this with the original strategies, but they adapted quickly, and they've got Lindsay in front of Irina more often. And I think that's proved, well, useful for two reasons. Obviously, she likes that heads-up match, but also now Riley is stuck with the Steely AJ Kohler, the Iceman, and that's a tough prospect.
So Tereshchenko and Newman trying to add to their lead here. Remember, clock will stop between each point.
So they get the ball back. Great timeout. Requested timeout, I guess.
Point.
So that ties the score. And now things
11,
really
11,
get
1.
interesting here. 1:46 to play in this first game. Oh, tough break.
Yeah, trying to go behind Riley Newman.
1:35 remaining. 11-11-2.
Oh, AJ thought it was going out. Had to retrack it.
And again, Riley Newman able to deceive with that two-handed backhand. That's a great shot from Tereshchenko.
11-11-1.
Oh, great hands battle here.
In the end, Kohler trying to flick that forehand from above his head.
12-11-1.
Gives Newman and Tereshchenko the lead. Interesting.
Second serve.
Yeah, a wonderful flick attack off the bounce. Kohler doesn't usually do that. He really prefers to take them out of the air. And I think he recognized that the rebound was certainly going to be high enough.
Oh, beauty.
Big sister teaching little brother a lesson. Stay on your half of the court or I will burn you cross court.
48 seconds. 11-12-1.
So Don Stanley, 48 seconds, he makes it known. Each point here so critical. This to tie for Newman and Kohler.
That's the perfect time for the Iceman to cometh. Beautiful work from AJ Kohler, cramping middle, great setup
30
from
seconds.
Lindsay Newman.
12-12-1.
It's coming down to the wire, Drew.
Could not have asked for a better game one. Riley
Second serve.
has his say once again. This will be second serve here, so Newman and Kohler still with a chance to win it.
12-12-2.
Really is a full body explosion when he gets into that forehand.
Biggest point of the match thus far right here. AJ finally puts it away.
Spot on, he checks his feet just to make sure He is outside the kitchen, and sure enough, I think that's going to be enough to give him the ball game here in game one.
Yeah, 6 seconds. I don't think it's going to be enough time for Tereshchenko and Newman to get a side out and score. Let's see, they got to make this a really quick point. And they do, so they will have a chance.
1 second. It's going to be tough to win the point, but I think as long as the point starts, then it could be a draw going into
you see
the
the
last
crowd
second.
recognizing the circumstance here. Oh, and they come up short,
And
so
Riley Newman.
it's Newman and Kohler fighting it off back and forth, several lead changes. Tereshchenko wondering what could have been. They let a chance get away there, Morgan.
For sure. No, I mean, anyone watching at home wondering if pressure affects the best of the best, well, you've seen it right there. They are human, folks.
Riley Newman was spectacular, but it wasn't enough to take down Newman and Kohler in game number one. Our Jigsaw Health halftime show coming up next. You're watching Tuesday Night Pickleball.
Evening, sir. You looking for the restrooms?
What are you doing?
Doing my job. Orchard security guy.
I'm the Orchard security guy.
If you're the Orchard security guard, then who am I?
I'd like to know that.
No, 627. We're all right. Got a male, 5'11", 250, slightly gaunt, red in the face. No backup. We're fine.
Do you even have a squirt gun?
I got two. And I don't want to have to use them.
Doesn't even look like they have electrolytes in them.
Pickleball cocktail.
Electrolyte Supreme?
I got both. I've never cramped a day in my life. And neither have my patrons.
Looks like we have a situation.
I really don't want to have to do paperwork tonight. So I'd appreciate it if you just leave and let me do my job.
I'm gonna tell you all the things that I know you like. A magnesium conversation. We tested white placebo tablets against maggots. There's no doubt what the data's showing. It's very clear to see. There's nothing left to talk about unless it's scientifically. Let's get clinical, clinical. I wanna get clinical. Let's get clinical. Let me hear the science talk. The science talk. Let me hear the science talk. Let's get clinical, clinical. I wanna get clinical. Let's get the clinical. Let me hear the science talk. The science talk. Let me hear the science talk.
22% increase in serum magnesium. 30% increase in RBC magnesium. And 63% decrease in magnesium deficiency symptoms, baby. Yeah.
Let's get clinical, clinical. I wanna get clinical. Let's get clinical. Let me hear the science talk. The science talk. Let me hear the science talk. Let's get clinical, clinical. I wanna get clinical. Let's get the clinical. Let me hear the science talk. The science talk. Let me hear the science talk.
more step.
Those guns aren't even real.
I don't want to do it. Do not make me do this.
Get your together.
I'm gonna say
Let's
evening,
go.
sir. You need the bathroom, whatever.
I'm nailing this every time, and we got to keep
All right.
doing this because you can't.
Get outside. It's too real now. It's too real.
Put your serious face on.
I'm here.
All right, and action.
You take one more step, and I'm gonna have to pull my. This sucks. Do this again. This again. You're a fraud.
You're a loser. Get out of here.
This is my territory.
My job.
I could melt that with a candle.
2 candles.
That's the one. 2 candles. What?
All right,
Getting ready for game number 2, Tuesday Night Pickleball. Let's send it on the court to Morgan.
All right, so game 1 is in the bag. Now, Riley, at 8-6, you and AJ Kohler had kind of a mistletoe moment up at the net here. Then he missed a serve. Do you think he was kind of lost in, the sea of your baby blue eyes?
You know, that's what my mom always likes to say. I got pretty blue eyes. I just tried to poke a little fun at him, make him look at me a little bit. But he had the last laugh. He won game 1. Lindsay and AJ played really well, so we'll battle hard and get ready for game 2.
Fair enough, good. Now, Irina, you may have noticed that your opponents mixed up their positions. You and Riley kept the traditional mixed, him on the left. Are you going to mix it up in game 2?
Well, I think we just won the most important challenge, Riley versus Lindsay on that Ernie. So I think that was the key to success, and we're just going to capitalize on that, even though the game 1 escaped from us. You don't know if we're going to change or not. We'll see how it goes.
Ooh, keeping the cards pretty close to the chest. All right, let's see what they can do in game 2. Back to you.
So Irina Tereshchenko and Riley Newman going to try and regroup. You look at the crowd, chance to head up, get a beverage, get ready for game number 2. We've got it for you next. Stay tuned.
Fruit, 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 fruit.
Fruit Smash Hard Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
If you want to have the best experience at a tournament, I would definitely suggest the PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour has done a ton for the game. It's brought better venues, it's brought better TV, and it's brought a whole lot more fans.
Not only are the venues going to be amazing, but if you're just an amateur going to watch, the pro experience there, getting to see all the pro matches is just amazing.
Particularly at some venues where the crowds are just super into it. It feels so much more like a professional sport.
Tuesday Night Pickleball, featuring the PPA All-Stars, is brought to you by Pickle Roll. Just say no to cracks. Acrotech Sport Surfaces. Onyx Durafast 40.
Set to resume here for Tuesday Night Pickleball, game number 2. Irina Tereshchenko will serve it with Riley Newman. They trail by a game. Drew Felios alongside Morgan Evans. Fun halftime segment we just had, but now back to business.
Irina Tereshchenko just setting things up beautifully for Riley to come in and squash that middle forehand.
1-0-2.
If there was one adjustment that Tereshchenko and Newman would have to make here in this game, is it maybe Aryna getting a little bit more involved?
0-1-1.
Well, I think the tricky part is if she tries to cover more of the middle balls, then Riley Newman may not feel as comfortable playing the natural, aggressive style that he typically does and has done so well on tour.
On cue, Aryna Tereshchenko sporting the Paddletech Bantam
Tommy,
EXL
0-1-2.
Pro. You can find it at pickleballcentral.com.
0-1-2.
So Kohler will serve that again.
Oh.
He came over a little too far and that ball got behind him. A very risky play.
1-0-1. Second serve. 18:35 remaining.
Tereshchenko's shot selections from behind the baseline,
1-0-2.
they really are in contrast to both the Newmans. They typically want to drop that ball and do the damage from much closer in. Tereshchenko often looking to attack.
Little flick of the wrist from AJ.
Just so relaxed. Lays the wrist back, finds that inside-out forehand.
And Morgan, if you're on the other side of the court, you just don't know where that ball's going, do you?
No. No, the last time we saw a shot like that, God was a child. And Riley Newman, once again, covering so much ground. He reads the play so beautifully.
0-1-2.
Second serve here. Riley able to climb the ladder and then come back with a winner cross court.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an AJ Kohler match without a lob from the baseline.
Side out. 17:25 remaining. 1-0-1. Second serve.
Yeah, it is high risk, high reward. He knows that those kinds of plays are going to have to be in the budget.
Nicely done by AJ. AJ, very cerebral. Riley, a little bit more colorful on the court. He likes to chatter just a little bit. It sort of gets him going, doesn't it, Morgan?
Yeah, and this is kind of basically a home court advantage for him, I think he feels. They live relatively close to the Orchard here.
16:38 remaining. 1-1-1.
Has he got it? Very close. Yeah, it looks like that has landed plumb on the line.
2-1-1. Yes, ma'am. You good?
Lindsay comes and gets it.
Has she got it?
I think it was just wide.
It looked incredibly close. She may have a good argument for a challenge.
Official timeout.
And she will.
All right, we have an official challenge of the
The crowd has such an influence here inside the Orchard on these challenges. They feel like that ball grazed the line, and now Don Stanley gonna check it out. So a challenge coming up. We'll step aside until then here at the Orchard Tuesday Night Pickleball.
The most important part about Tuesday Night Pickleball at the Orchard are these cameras. This is the Canon 6R44-2B. We got a red light situation here. Ah, there we go, green light. All right, that one's done. 35 more to go.
Grab below.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Gamma, C&D Pickleball Nets, Fruit Smash, the official hard seltzer of Tuesday Night Pickleball.
So was this in or was this out of bounds?
Well, certainly not long. Gonna have to see a different angle to see whether it was wide. Very close. I do not envy referee Don Stanley. What do you think, Drew?
Well, fans were calling for the replay. Let's get the call here from Don Stanley. Everybody also having a look right now up on the big video board. Matty Torin next to Stanley right there. Let's get the word.
Newman looking for a more flattering angle.
The challenge is lost. The team of Kohler and Newman is charged one timeout. We are at 2-1-2.
All right, so unfortunately the challenge did not pay off, so they lose a timeout.
Head PPA official.
15:50 remaining. Time in. 2-1-2.
Don Stanley resumes play. Let's get back to it.
Oh, she had all the time in the world, lots of angle to work with. It just, just cramped her up a little bit.
1-2-1.
Lindsay wants that one back. Misfired there.
Just slightly long. Oh, that was much closer than I thought. From that angle, certainly not long.
Thinking about it.
They're getting incredibly challenge happy.
That's the beauty of Tuesday night pickleball. You're not going to get this at a normal tournament.
No, it's basically interactive pickleball.
Yes.
Time in. 2-2-1.
That's a cute little drop shot, opens up the court.
Good coverage by Arena and Riley. Riley's everywhere, and that hustle pays off.
That man is ridiculously quick, moving around like a stabbed rat.
And the crowd really appreciates that extra effort. He's feeding it back to him here. Pickleball fans, they are so much fun.
And that's a point. Time in. 3-2-1.
Kohler feels like he played a perfect point. Oh. She was doing so well. I love how well she can fight back for one shot and then instantly reset. That is such a skill in itself. And she's really one of the only players that possess it, aside from well, the man who just hit the ball into the net.
Hits it into the net, but you just saw what makes Riley so special. He covers the whole court and then comes right back, gets into a hands battle. I mean, running balls down, the things that he does. Fitness level just incredible.
Set up.
Terashenko just got that one over. That gets them back into the point.
13:37 remaining. 2-4-1.
So a very low-scoring game so far.
Second serve.
It's Kohler's turn to
2-4-2.
test the durability of the net.
Oh, another one. This hit from AJ.
In fairness, the level that we saw in game one was through the roof.
2-4-1.
Not so easy for even the best players in the world to maintain that kind of standard.
That's long. So the air is starting to pile up here.
Yeah. And Riley instantly knew. It's amazing how he and Lindsay are so in tune with outballs. Clear, loud communicators. Yeah, we see it there again. Certainly, no questions asked about that.
You can tell everybody's very playful, having lots of fun. Arena, I think a little bit more business-like here. Riley doing it all at the moment. Oh my!
Yeah, there was one moment where AJ had moved over, didn't do anything, and it was left to Lindsay. She was surprised and popped that ball up for Riley.
Right down the middle.
She tested Kohler and found wanting. Just the quickness of those wrists.
2-6-1.
So now Newman and Kohler trailing by 4. Arena and Riley.
Oh, it's in.
Felt like they let game 1 get away. They don't want to let Lindsay and Kohler get back into this one.
Yeah, Kohler had a great look at that ball. Should have done more with it.
2-6-2.
Oh, great exchange. Oh!
And he leaps back for the overhead, getting it down to the feet of AJ Kohler. Incredible point, all 4 players.
Morgan, we all know Ben John's the #1 player in the world, but you watch Riley Newman play sometimes, and I mean, he can be just a human highlight reel.
Oh, he really can. The movement, the shot selections, the consistency, you know, he's the full package.
Second serve. Six, 2-2.
I'd say one of the points of the match for sure. Both Newman and Kohler doing a lot of work across the kitchen line. Blocks, resets, fantastic dinks. We will see a timeout at 7-2.
Yeah, a little bit too much Riley Newman at the moment. They want to make sure AJ and Lindsay cannot get back into this game like they did game #1. Step aside. Riley Newman flexing his muscle here in Scottsdale.
A spoon.
Spoon.
I prefer the Taco Bell spork.
Spoon, definitely.
Happiness. Obviously.
Happiness.
Riches.
Riches.
Numbers, all the way.
I'm just gonna go with Ben John's answer here. Numbers.
Letters. Numbers are confusing.
I'm a big numbers guy.
Comedy.
Comedy.
Comedy, but more specifically, romantic comedy.
Action. Definitely action.
Take sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Ooh, definitely sweatpants or even yoga pants.
That's tough. I'm gonna go with suit.
I'd say blue.
Aquaman.
Blue?
Blue.
arena. Which one? Blue or green?
I don't know. We need more time.
We don't have time.
Bring me the jigsaw.
Orchard security has become a celebrity, takes his job extremely seriously here on Tuesday Night Pickleball. And Morgan, so far, neither one of us have had the guts to cross him.
No, for sure. But I do remember seeing at the Nationals, he was, well, he had some words with the actual security guards from the Nationals and told to remove the uniform, which was a shame. I think they could have used a little extra help.
All Riley and Arena here in game number 2.
There's that snake bite attack from AJ Kohler. Just suddenly whips it down into the court.
2-7-1.
Got to track it down.
Oh! Arena's there.
Still can't put it away. Oh, wow.
And a clutch victory from the jaws of defeat. Fantastic play. And the wheels from Irina Tereshchenko to get back and do something decent with that ball. Kept him in the point. Beautiful play. Oh, you don't see that very often.
May have grazed the top of the net, perhaps. Because rarely do you see a miss like that.
Yeah, I think Tereshchenko just didn't believe the ball was coming over.
Boy, Lindsay is something. Right down the middle, though. Riley takes advantage.
Yeah, she really is just a defensive machine. And I think Kohler would be wise to just let her handle the vast majority of those middle balls and allow him to disconnect, get up there and try to be menacing on that next ball.
And the roof is out of bounds here at the Orchard.
Yeah, it's a good rule. It's an important one.
Time in. 7-3-2.
Under 7 minutes. Riley and Arena need this game to tie it up, force a third.
Yeah, that first attack from Riley Newman, it wasn't blistering. It gave him plenty of time to get in position to deal with the likely counterpunch from Sister Lindsay. Starting to get away from them here. Just over 6 minutes on the clock, and 6 points the margin.
9-3 deficit's going to be tough to make up. And right now, Riley just starting to tee off.
Oh, but the crowd is turning on him for hitting his lovely sister. And I'm sure the parents will get on the phone quickly as well.
10-3-2. Side out.
And now a side out, so critical side out coming up here, Morgan, for Lindsay and AJ.
That's his first miss
remaining, 3-10-1.
in the dink category, at least.
Official timeout.
There's a pedicure on the right foot of Kohler. like the cameraman behind the curtain. The legendary Steve Taylor helping out with that one.
Time in, 3-10-2.
Oh, tried the ATP and just not what AJ was looking for there.
Yeah, it was there. He just allowed it to get a little wide of him. I think he needed one extra step. Yeah, that shot from AJ Kohler really illustrates why they're able to play this particular formation with Lindsay on the left, AJ on the right. He's got enough power with the backhand that he can be a very good dominant force on that side as well.
Side out.
And that's just hit wide. So Lindsay and AJ perhaps one final chance here to make noise.
3-10-1.
And game number 2. Time is running out. Some spectacular points in this game, but just not as clearly as AJ and Lindsay would like.
Yeah, that's the difference maker right now. Just the quality of third shots and transition play from Riley and Irina.
Another ATP, that one's a beauty.
Yeah, good patience, allowed the ball to get nice and low, certainly close enough to it. Fantastic.
Is that the key to hitting an ATP, Morgan? That patience and making sure you get it perfectly.
Yeah, you've got to be comfortable letting that ball get very close to the ground.
AJ Kohler sporting the Yola Hyperion. You can find it on pickleballcentral.com.
3:40 remaining. 10-4-1.
Lindsay just staying in that straddled position,
Second serve.
trusting that Kohler can handle the rest of the court.
10-4-2.
So now Riley to serve. Getting close to that 2-minute warning. Just makes it over. Riley able to regain his senses, but cannot return it.
Lindsay Newman again doing a great job knowing when to earn it.
Remaining. 4-10-1.
Lindsay Newman's paddle, the Gamma Havoc paddle. You can find it on pickleballcentral.com, the official gear supplier of the Orchard.
And Irina ready and waiting. Fantastic two-handed backhand.
Side out.
Good
Official
lead, good
timeout.
communication on the out ball.
2:20 remaining.
Yeah, Newman and Tereshchenko are really
Time in,
gelling now.
10-4-1.
Another Ernie attempt. And now hands battle. Oh, Arena standing right up to AJ.
Yeah,
but Kohler has the final say.
She did so well to stay in that point, but he was the one at the kitchen line, and she could never take the hill, unfortunately.
Heck of a point right here. Kohler and Tereshchenko battling. It brings us to the 2-minute warning. Here, game number 2, Tuesday night pickleball. It's been all Arena and Riley here in game 2. Can Lindsay and AJ pull it together? Gonna have to take a heck of a run to pull level at 10 or possibly take the lead. Back with more Tuesday night pickleball after this.
Daytime coffee, nighttime tea.
Coffee. Neither.
Being raised in Seattle, you would think I would say coffee on this answer, but I don't like coffee or tea.
Old self would say beer, but I think I've moved on to wine.
Beer. Neither. I would prefer a Jamba Juice smoothie.
Neither. Not a big alcohol guy.
Right now, pets.
For now, it's pets.
I have to say kids. I have 2 of them.
I was actually bit by a dog when I was 8 years old, so I am terrified of dogs. So definitely kids.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Not much of an animal person, to be honest. but I hate cats, so probably dogs.
I can't do the dogs. Got bit when I was 8. Cats, they're just furry and they get fleece on your clothes, so not a big pet guy.
Look, I get it. People want to sneak into Tuesday night pickleball at the Orchard and watch the pros play. It's my job to regulate. And regulate, I will.
She works here.
Listen, I can't be responsible for knowing everybody's name. You're on the list, or you're not on the list.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Gamma, C&D Pickleball Nets, Fruit Smash, the official hard seltzer of Tuesday Night Pickleball.
This is as active as we have seen our Orchard security guy throughout the Tuesday Night Pickleball season, and the fans seem to be accepting him. They don't fear him as much as we do.
Yes, no, I don't know if I ever want to get too close to the man. You never know when you're going to get shot by one of his many hydration guns.
That vest is loaded. And the wave is going here inside the Orchard. On Tuesday Night Pickleball, such a awesome event that's been added to the pickleball slate in Oregon in 2022.
Yeah, such a welcome addition. And we look forward to many more in 2023.
It's one night, it's one match.
As a reminder, the clock
These players put it all on the line.
Time in, 10-4-2.
So Riley Newman to serve. Remember, clock will stop between points. And he and Arena right now in the driver's seat. If you are AJ and Lindsay, you don't want to have a dink battle here because time is of the essence. That's why.
So the side out comes. But is it too little too late?
4-10-1.
Yeah, Lindsay looks up at the scoreboard. She knows it's going to be an uphill battle.
I can already see AJ trying to be a little more aggressive.
Oh, wow.
Point.
Just wide from Tereshchenko. Yeah, looks to be.
1:19 remaining, 5-10-1.
So let's see if Kohler especially can start to be more aggressive.
They got one, they need 5 more. Not going to come there.
Both Newmans giving Irina some instructions.
And that's going to go long. So keep in mind, it looks like we could be headed to a game number 3. That will be singles format. So stay tuned for that here on Tuesday Night Pickleball.
Second serve.
She has such a beautiful third shot drop when it works. So often going cross court though. In this case now, that cross court option is where AJ Kohler is. That makes it a little more ominous for her to play that kind of shot selection. So the down the line third shot drop is a trickier proposition.
Side out.
Lindsay Newman with almost a little proposal smash there.
Seconds remaining.
So just 43
5-11-1.
seconds.
Now let's see if Kohler's going to be much more aggressive now.
AJ in the zone.
Yeah, and fortune favors the brave. Yeah, that ball is good.
6-11-1. Point.
Got a
Okay.
chance here.
So for now, at least, this high-risk play from Kohler is working out.
7-11-1.
We'll have to squeeze a bunch more
Second serve.
if he's going to make it work. And now we've got a second serve.
7-11-2.
So final gasp here for Lindsay and AJ. And that is going to just about do it. 18 seconds, trailing by 4.
Yeah, a high looping serve, a gentle third shot drop.
11-7-1.
Milk the clock enough, I'm sure.
Point.
If it wasn't already done,
10 seconds
now I
remaining.
believe it is.
12-7-1.
Ball comes back over. Lindsay. I think AJ wasn't expecting that.
Certainly not. Recognizing his partner well inside the kitchen,
1 second
couldn't
remaining.
possibly play the ball. I think she enjoyed that shot, though. So with 1 second remaining,
1 second remaining. 13-7-1.
So this will be the final rally.
and Kohler blasts a return winner.
Going to a tiebreaker.
So a game apiece for these two outstanding teams, AJ and Lindsay, Riley and Arena. We're going to game 3, singles format next.
Call.
Text. Definitely text.
Text, for sure.
Night.
Night. Definitely day.
Nighttime. I sleep till 11 a.m., so definitely nighttime, up all night.
Chocolate. Easy.
Chocolate.
Rainbow sherbet.
Vanilla. Hate chocolate.
Fruit.
Fruit.
Fruit. Anything tropical.
Not a big vegetables guy, but since I just had an apple, I'll say fruits.
I'd take the dye job. I've never dyed my hair, so.
Bad hair dye job. Bad hair dye job. Bad hair dye. Bad hair dye job.
Probably a bad haircut.
Probably gotta be a bad haircut. Great clips, don't let me down.
If you want to have the best experience at a tournament, I would definitely suggest the PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour has done a ton for the game. It's brought better venues, it's brought better TV, and it's brought a whole lot more fans.
Not only are the venues going to be amazing, but if you're just an amateur going to watch, the pro experience there, getting to see all the pro matches is just amazing.
Particularly at some venues where the crowds are just super into it, it feels so much more like a professional sport.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Pickleball Central, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. Pickleball tournaments, powering pickleball tournaments around the world. The Professional Pickleball Association.
Getting set for game number 3 here at the Orchard, and a special way of doing things here on Tuesday Night Pickleball. Take a look.
During a Game 3 singles tiebreaker, there is no game clock. We switch to rally scoring, and the first team to 11 wins the match. Team A and Team B will secretly select their lineup and submit it to the referee. The referee will announce the order of play, and the tiebreaker will begin. Team A Player 1 and Team B Player 1 will play 4 rallies in a row. Then Team A Player 2 and Team B Player 2 will play 4 rallies in a row. Once each team reaches 10 points by rally scoring, the final point must be won on the serve. Meanwhile, the other team remains in rally scoring mode until they reach 10. If that happens, then both teams will be tied at 10, and the team that reaches 11 points wins the match.
So we've set the table, and now it is time for Don Stanley.
The starting players will be AJ Kohler against Riley Newman.
Tereshchenko is a tried and true singles player. AJ Kohler is also out in the singles tour as well. Doesn't play as often as we might like to see. Riley Newman used to play a lot of singles, and I think the way he moves around the court in mixed doubles especially lends itself very well to the game of singles.
Okay, so it'll be AJ versus Riley, and then Arena versus Lindsay.
Point, AJ Kohler.
Air to start from Riley.
Yeah, in singles, there's so much more onus on a quality return of serve.
Point, Riley Newman,
alternating
side
4
out.
points apiece. This is where that tension really builds, doesn't it?
1-1.
Yeah, with no partner to blame. It's on loan.
Point, AJ
Well
Kohler,
done.
side out.
Yeah, Newman really attempted down the line, I think one too many times. Reluctant to go cross court.
2-1. Point, Riley Newman, switch
So they're
players.
going to split 2 apiece. Interesting here because Arena's got a little bit more single savvy than Lindsay.
For sure. No, Lindsay Newman has not ventured too closely to the singles court for at least 3 years or so, I'd say.
Point, Lindsay Newman, side out.
Irina is a regular on tour and often medals.
3-2. Point, Arina Tereshchenko, side out.
Cool, calm, and collected over that backhand volley, just dropping it relatively short.
3-3.
Lindsay, the court's open. She takes it.
Fantastic work. That return of serve really set things up beautifully. Almost painted the corner there.
4-3. Point, Arina Tereshchenko, side
Fantastic
out.
swinging
Switch player.
volley from Tereshchenko. So the scores are level.
Would you say, though, that's a win for Newman and Kohler because she split 2-2?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. So Riley Newman,
4-4.
the tension music coming in.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, he's picked that up off shoelaces almost. Curled it in beautifully.
5-4. Point, Riley Newman, switch ends.
And now an error, so 6-4 little separation here for Arena and Riley.
Yeah, they will switch sides. Yeah, the accuracy with the drives from Riley Newman. It doesn't matter which discipline he's playing. He's that good at picking his spots, and he's got enough topspin to be able to really hit with some decent margin above the net at a good pace, trusting that that will drop into the court.
AJ trying to take a deep breath here. Can just sense Riley Newman smelling blood in the water at the moment.
Yeah, I think if he gets one more here, it's going to get tough for Kohler. And Lindsay Newman.
Point, Riley Newman.
Oh, that's a freebie.
7-4. Point, Riley Newman, switch players.
Again, Newman really peppering the backhand side of Kohler. He's very reluctant to test the forehand. I mean, he knows just how much power Kohler can put on it, so it paid off on that occasion.
So a lot of pressure put on Lindsay Newman here after AJ surrenders 4 straight. Arena and Riley 3 points away, now 2 points away.
Yeah, Lindsay looked like she was still in motion as she contacted that, that backhand volley, and that sent the ball wide.
Arena, not gonna miss.
Yeah, she got the ball low enough and read the down the line from Lindsay Newman. There, ready and waiting.
So match point, Tereshchenko and Newman.
This is for $5,000, Drew.
Starting to see that payout, and there it is. Arena Tereshchenko, Riley Newman. They come back from being a game down, win the last 2, and this dynamic duo able to get it done on Tuesday Night Pickleball. But again, phenomenal rallies we saw, crowd into it from the start, great individual play, Tereshchenko steady as she goes, and Riley Newman simply dynamic. And this crowd, oh, did they add something on this edition of Tuesday Night Pickleball? Maybe the best crowd that we have had so far. Riley Newman, Arena Tereshchenko, giving them a memory to take home. Morgan Evans has made his way down on the court. Morgan, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Riley Newman and Irina Tereshchenko. Give it up. Okay, Irina, you're one of the only active professional singles players in the game here on the court. I said one of, AJ's the other one. However, you were partnered up with Riley Newman, and Riley hasn't played singles since the Clinton administration. Were you a little concerned?
Well, I actually gave Riley a little motivational speech before, and we had an epic match back in the day in Washington at Redmond Senior Center. We're grinding singles forever and ever, and I just told Riley, you know, you got to go back to 2017 and channel that energy. Imagine you're 5 years younger, and let's go.
So, Riley, do you feel 5 years younger?
No, definitely not. No, but it was fun. I mean, I don't think I've stepped on a singles court for a while, but some motivation from Irina, some motivation from my family who's in the crowd here as well today. And just tried to go back to what I did in 2018, 2019 when I played singles. I don't really play as much anymore, and so it was fun though. I think AJ's a tough competitor, so I was just lucky to get a few points there.
Yeah, for sure. I think, let's be all be honest here, you turned mixed doubles into men's singles a while ago. Was that a bit of a role in this?
Well, that's true. I mean, mixed doubles, I do play a lot of the court already, so nothing new there. But no, it was fun. I think really, hopefully the crowd enjoyed it tonight.
I think so. Another absolute triumph. One more time for your champions, Riley and Irina. All right, DJ, take it away.
Guys, don't go anywhere. You gotta hoist the Orchard Cup. Riley, come on back. Give it up for our champions of Tuesday Night Pickleball, $10,000. Riley and Irina, thanks so much for coming out, guys.
So 2 great examples for the sport of pickleball. Arina Tereshchenko, Riley Newman, congratulations. Also great job, AJ Kohler and Lindsay Newman. Another Tuesday Night Pickleball in the books. Hope you enjoyed it, everybody. We certainly had a blast. Again, this belongs on your bucket list. If you've never watched an event at the Orchard, Tuesday Night Pickleball, certainly the place to be. For our phenomenal crew, for my partner Morgan Evans, I'm Drew Felios saying so long from Scottsdale, Arizona. Tuesday Night Pickleball. Congratulations to Riley Newman and Irina Tereshchenko.